Who took this beat?
Uncle, boom. You just gotta realize that everybody's gonna be on your tail from 5 o'clock until the day you die.
Early bird get the worm, oh you know I get it. Cuban link with the pendant, you know I spent it. Red cup full of Remy, oh you know I sip it. Bad and bougie, looking for, you know I'm picky. You know it, you know it, you know it, I get it. You know it, you know it, you know it, I get it. You know it, you know it, you know it, I get it. You know it, you know it, you know it, I get it. I'm getting money, bank slips and bank deposits. Got plenty hoes, I sing to them like Carl Thomas. Lane switcher, speeding through, Ricky Bobby, pissing on me.
Yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of AAA Sports. You know, one of your hosts, Teran. You know,
with
the
the fresh
real
low
deal.
cut. He got the fresh low cut.
I got my guys in here. You know, I got D80. What's good, D80?
Cheers. Salute.
Got my boy Jay up there. What's good, Jay?
Cheers. Salute.
C5.
Wait, cheers, salute.
Oh, hold up. I didn't know that. DJ here? Hold up. DJ showed up. Hold on, that ain't
My
DJ.
man is money. Cheers, salute.
Now, is that
Hell yeah.
that's JU, ain't it? Oh, that ain't JU? Oh no, DJ is here, man.
Say my
We got
man is
DJ.
money.
We got DJ in the building, you know.
Salute.
Let's get
What's
it.
good, man? Hey, how y'all guys feeling, man?
Live, brother.
Great, man.
Live.
What's up, man? That's what's
Long
up. Everybody good?
overdue to talk sports with my brothers, man.
For
Hey,
sure.
Most definitely, man.
Where's
It's
Red?
a lot of it's a lot to happen, man. A lot been
Reggie at
happening.
the courthouse. He over the courthouse with his baby oil. You know, special
hell
occasion calls for special
Hey,
people to do special things.
Hey, Reggie definitely in his feelings, bro.
Teran, why you ain't gonna meet your favorite rapper?
Man, hey. They could have threw him under the jail or out the jail. It don't matter to me. I don't be caring what be happening, man. I just be talking.
As long as you got the baby oil, huh?
Like Reggie and Miguel, I know they at the party right now. They partying.
Miguel excited. He don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Miguel definitely excited.
Oh, Miguel living his best life. Living my best life.
I don't know who hurt my dude though, but somebody hurt him bad.
Hey, man.
He like that in Jack and Kill, Florida.
Like, man, who hurt you, man? These females, boy, that boy got his man. He be out for him.
Hey, life be hard, man.
Hey, where
I
Big
know.
Chicken at?
Huh?
Yeah,
Where
where
Big
Big Chicken
Chicken?
been at?
Oh, Chicken started a new job, so his schedule is all off. But he said he'd be back next week.
Okay.
Yeah, he got him a grown up job now. He about to make that big money.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. That's what it do.
So
That money.
now I'm gonna text y'all all his cash app so he can send y'all some money when he get paid.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
about to say.
Well,
That's dope though.
we can go ahead and start it off if y'all ready. And anybody got anything new going on? I know. Wait, I gotta say, happy belated birthday to DJ.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Definitely.
Yeah, my
Thanks,
guy
y'all.
get turned to an old man.
I got a new cut the hair off. Boy, that boy.
Hey, bro,
God,
Hey, bro, you back to looking young again. You sure you in the
No.
older folks church league?
man. Hey, no way I'm 43, man.
He got that,
No
brown
way.
face, bro.
Hey, that's why I be dominating, man. You gotta, hey, look young, stay young. Hey,
Get it?
I'm dominating. Hey, I'm telling you, in the new league the new league I'm in now, and it's 6 and 9-year-olds, and I'm telling you, I'm having my way with them.
Hey,
I'm having my way. I was able to sneak in that league, and it was hard to get in, but I'm telling you right now, I'm averaging I'm probably averaging, I would say about 40 rebounds a game,
Wow.
you know. But hey, it is what it is, man.
Yo, shout out
6 and 9-year-old church league, man. It's the youth league. I got in.
Shout out to Terrell, man. Terrell Howard, he sent his love. Rail was on with us,
Well,
on Potter with us not too long ago. A couple weeks ago. Shout out, brother. We definitely got to get him back on sports, back on here.
Most definitely.
Yeah, so let's go ahead, man. Let's get this popping off with this NBA.
Pulling up. I'm pulling up. I'm pulling up. Yeah. looking for me, I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up. Heard you were looking for me, I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up,
I love Chris
I'm
Rich.
pulling up, I'm pulling.
I'm pulling up.
There has been a lot going on in the NBA offseason. So far, has been a lot of big names traded and a lot of new pickups. So let's get right into it. Damian Lillard was waived by the Bucks.
Uh-oh.
They're going to pay out his contract over 5 years, which is around like $21 million a year.
Man, who in the Bucks front office though?
Damn.
Because I'm talking about some of the coaches. Ain't they paying 2 coaches already?
With that being said, hold on. With that being said, the Bucks pick up Miles Turner from the Pacers for $107 million player option and a full 50% trade kicker.
Man, what is going on? Ain't they paying 2 coaches though? I don't know. It could be one, but I thought they
I
was paying
think
2 coaches.
Budenhauser is one of them they're paying.
You said what, D80?
I think Mike Budenhauser is one of the coaches that they're paying.
That's one of them, but I'm telling you, it might be 2, man. They paying 2 coaches that ain't there no more.
Oh, Ham. Was it Ham or was it the other brother? Was it Darvin? They fired him and hired Doc Rivers.
Yeah, man, they fired, man. They paying 2 coaches still. And now they about to pay Dame.
Adrian Griffin and Mike Budenholzer.
Oh my goodness, man. These dudes are something. Man, how you don't get nothing for not I don't get it.
They got
I
nothing.
understand
Not a
starting
damn
over and
thing.
all this stuff, but how you don't get nothing from it? No, it's stupid.
I don't know.
You know what? I'll say
That was
this.
a bad move.
The main person that benefited from this whole situation is Drew Holiday. I'm telling you, by him getting to Boston the way he did by way of Dame Lillard, I mean, he's got to be looking like, man, I dodged a couple bullets and got some championships. out of it.
There's some news with Drew Holiday too, man. Well, we'll
He
get
out.
I mean,
Segue.
I would say Dame benefited. He getting $21 million to not play.
basically.
I'm talking winning. I'm talking championships. Okay.
I do what you're
I'm
saying.
just talking shit.
If we just want to talk money, the Herschel Walker benefited from the trade when he went to the Vikings. Okay, we're not talking money. We talking championships.
I'm just talking shit for real, bro.
Oh, okay. I thought you was trying to be okay. I got you.
Nah.
I don't know if that's going to be a good move for the Bucks, man. I mean, like DJ was just saying, Damian Lillard's out. He's getting paid not to play next year, regardless. So
Yeah.
and now they have another big man they have to deal with Giannis.
You
It
gotta
could turn
trade
out
Giannis.
good. It could turn out good for Dame. You know, like you said, he could sit out year and a half, really watch who needs somebody. But he really can he can go to Oklahoma.
5 years,
He can
bro.
he can probably he can sign a 1-year deal from now on if he really wanted to at his
Yeah,
age.
anybody. Just take a
Like
pay cut.
every year take a pay cut, he can pick and choose.
Don't you have to trade Giannis though at this point though? Like commit.
I would think so. I would think
think
man.
so. I mean, I would assume that's why they got this pickup, but right now it don't make any sense.
Well, if you trade Giannis, what are you getting?
Mhm.
Just draft picks. Just
Yeah,
draft picks and 1 year salaries. Just
I'm about to say
Commit to a
you
rebuild.
better plan on sucking for a couple decades.
Yeah, it's gonna have to be that. Anybody gonna want to go
They
there?
haven't
Giannis
been
not
doing
there.
that good though, as it is. No, they're getting rid of a lot of their players.
Like, what's the difference between
going
I
on?
guess Turner and Lopez's age? That's about it.
Who else was a part of that deal?
yeah.
There was
Well,
some-
Brooke Lopez leaving
Oh, yeah.
Milwaukee leaves the middle wide open. So that
Mhm.
Turner pickup was a good move. Now, do I think getting rid of Dame the way they did was smart? No. But I think they realized what we all knew but didn't want to say. That we knew Dame's past his prime, but we still want to say that he could carry a team and he can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree with that.
That's why I said he should really take his time and just go, man. Go, you can go anywhere, man. Like, just like
I think
with
he's
this
going to go to
injury, this
Phoenix.
is come off the bench if I was him, man. Like, or I mean, why not?
That's what he should do. If he really wants a ring, that's what he should do. Is go take a pay cut and come off the bench somewhere.
Like he go do what Westbrook did, but just win something with it. You know, honestly,
Yeah.
Westbrook ain't want to do it at first, but he finally did it. But some games he balled out like that.
But he didn't get a ring though.
That's
Look
what I
at
said.
Gary.
Westbrook ain't get no ring. I'm saying he could go somewhere where he can, most likely he got 4 teams, that's probably hitting it. He probably can get a ring.
Oh,
Why
what
not
about
go to
this?
one of those
Oh,
teams?
no, this wouldn't be a good idea.
What
See,
about Golden State? I've been
Right.
hearing something
Go to-
about that.
Man, Golden State would be Steph go off the bench, he come in, and sometimes they in together. That'd be
Yep.
dope.
and we know they like small guards.
Yeah, facts.
I don't know if I like that either.
Wasn't he trying to go to Miami at one point?
Yeah. But they not gonna
I don't
give
know
up.
if
They're not gonna give up Tyler Hero for Dame.
They gotta give up nothing. Well,
I don't
mean,
know.
if
That
it
might
ain't
be
gonna
that
work,
might be
though,
a pretty fair trade, actually.
I don't know.
Well,
Tyler Hero has more longevity than Dame C5. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean,
they'll-
yes, but they're the same type of player. So you basically get what you give up.
But they don't gotta trade nobody, right? He can go to anybody he wants to.
I mean, he can go for the low, yeah, because he's getting
Yeah,
paid.
he's unrestricted.
Yeah, he should be unrestricted. I mean,
Yeah,
he
he can
got
go wherever
waived.
he
He got
wants.
waived, so he can go wherever he wants.
He can go wherever he wants.
Go ahead, Eddie.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Next, we got SGA agrees to a max 4-year extension worth $285 million.
So
Well
isn't C5 an OKC fan?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
I mean, chicken.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
I want to
Yeah,
say
big chicken C5 and me.
congratulations to C5 and Big
Hold
Chicken
up.
on your victory, right? I'd like to say it should have been me. I feel like the ex-woman who got scorned at the altar while watching her, whoever she was with, go with somebody else and then fucking be successful.
Who you like? The
I like-
Cavs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Man,
like
you
to
want beating
say,
our OKC.
huh?
You want beating our team?
It's
Terrell
just our
always
team.
trying to add
This
them
guy
to
said
the-
our
Already beat
team.
them.
Them Buffalo fans be
No,
thirsty
that would've
for
been-
rings, man.
That would have been a
already
great
beat
series.
OKC.
That would have
Check
been a
the
great
season
series.
Them
That's
Buffalo
what I was
fans
really
need
hoping
rings
for.
so
Bro,
bad,
Y'all would have
Hey,
got smoked like crap on the first.
D80. Don't say y'all to him. That ain't even his squad.
Oh,
What is you talking about? C5 and Big Chicken. We've been the only ones talking about them. From the soon I knew Phoenix wasn't making it. I've been talking about.
Yeah, them Buffalo fans, they be needing rings so bad.
About that, I picked them before the playoffs started, so it counts.
So, like we were talking about
Like it's a
last
sports show. We
episode.
don't. Who make the rules? We don't make the rules, right? Rules. Hey, who say that's I can't get no penalty for that.
Like we were talking about last episode, I'm nervous now that some of these role players are going to start getting picked off. So it
You know how
already
that
started
go.
happening. We lost one. What was it? Dylan. Somebody. Dylan was it? Let's see.
You got somebody from the team already? OKC.
Yeah, Dylan Jones, right? Yeah, Dylan Jones to the Wizards.
yeah, but
So that stuff's gonna happen more and more and more and more, and I just hope that these dudes can keep their head cool and keep working and keep doing their thing and keep making it to the playoffs because this is something new. You know,
I
we,
think-
Who was
we're not used to a
Dylan
win.
Jones?
what did you say, Teran?
Who was Dylan Jones?
He was like their 7th or 8th guy coming off the bench.
I
Usually
thought
I
you
know
were
my
a fan.
players, man.
Yeah, but don't
Usually
they
I know
got
my
like
players,
draft
but I don't
two
know.
number one draft picks
After
on the
after the
bench,
seventh man off the bench, I don't be knowing players.
though? OKC got like 2 number one draft picks that ride the bench.
Yeah, they got
OKC.
That's what I'm saying. Who is that? Who the player?
Oh, I don't know. I just know they got.
Well,
like
they just
some-
got drafted.
Nah, it was last year. They got like some crazy good player that he ain't even playing. Like he got like minimum time or something like that. Like they got a bench, man.
Well, their
They got
roster is loaded with talent.
Oh,
with
yeah.
first round
Yeah.
top talent. But
So I think, to be honest with you, I think as long as you got SGA, Chet, and Jalen as your core, Rodman, Jordan, and Pippen, I
They
think
should be
you're right.
smooth, right? I mean, those are really the guys that I'm talking about. So far, those guys they're all locked in. No
if you
deal.
Dane, would y'all want them? OKC want them to come out the bench?
No, because you don't play defense like that.
I mean, the fact that you already won, I'll take them.
I don't know.
I
I think
would.
I think Alex Caruso was probably one of the biggest reasons that they won this,
He stepped
this
up big time. You're right.
championship.
Alex Russo,
And
he stepped
he
up big
didn't
time.
step up with points, and he didn't step up with, I don't know, all-star plays. He stepped up with hustle and grit and determination and heart.
Yeah, he's
Houston
frustrated.
probably gonna try to get Dame.
He was in
Yeah,
every
wait.
passing lane.
Yeah, the way SCA scored, though, you don't need nobody like Dame, honestly. You just need people to come play other roles.
Nah, Houston gonna try and get him and just let him rest up, and they don't need him into the playoffs. Right, till they get to that close to that playoff.
That might not be. That might not
He
be
might
bad.
not be back.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually.
I mean that could work.
Hey, Jamar be smart sometimes.
Sometimes.
That
that
definitely
makes
smart.
sense.
Up next, we got to talk about Drew Holiday and Porzingis, both being traded off the Celtics. Drew is going to the Trailblazers for
Damn.
Anthony Simmons and 2 future second-round picks. Porzingis to
Yeah, I
He's
ain't know
not
that.
gonna be there
He
long.
picked.
Telling y'all that now.
Where's Porzingis going? They
You
got
think
him.
they think they're gonna get traded again before it start?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know that happened a lot.
Where did
Man, I didn't even know that happened until I seen the email. Like, man,
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
yeah,
crazy.
he's gonna be a Hawk.
Porzingis though, man, that dude don't ever play second halves anyway, man. That dude missed so many second halves.
His whole career has been getting traded around and getting traded around and getting traded around.
But
So
wasn't
That's
Porzingis
crazy,
the OKC
too,
at
though.
one point or no?
yeah,
No, it wasn't the Knicks.
he was Knicks, OKC, Celtics.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, is it OKC?
Yeah.
Yeah, for a year
That was quick.
or like
God,
half the
damn,
season or
like,
something like that.
That's wild.
I didn't even
I
know that.
swear he wasn't he on like
He
the
ain't played.
Bulls? I
Did he?
want to say he was like on the
played for them?
Bulls or something.
No,
like that.
he was on. No, he's only been to. This is his 3rd team.
I thought he was on OKC.
No, he was. No, he was, bro. I swear to God, he was.
Yeah, but salute to him, man. He's the reason Boston, not the reason, but one of the main reasons Boston got that championship. Not sure what he can provide to Atlanta, but whatever it's going to be, they got him for half the season. So good luck.
Hey, DJ,
Yeah,
who y'all
right.
need? Chicago.
I don't like the NBA.
Oh
Y'all
my
don't like them. What you like Chicago when you talking stuff?
I know you ain't talking. You just claimed to agree. Don't
You said
call
what?
me out.
No, he was at the Wizards for 2 seasons.
Yeah, that's what it was. The Wizards, the Knicks, OKC, Celtics.
And now Hawks.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a championship, so you can't knock him.
I try not to, bro, but it just seems like he gets traded around.
What's good, y'all?
I mean, he
What
got
up,
a
what up, what up?
championship. So
Yo,
you can't knock him.
I was listening to y'all before I got on. Porzingis played for Dallas.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Dallas. Dude, he I swear to God, I feel like he played for everybody.
That's Rails. He was on with it. Oh, you went on when he was on for the one episode.
I don't know who the hell Rail is.
Oh yeah, he's got. Hey, he wants to. I got to set it up for him to interview you.
Nice to meet you.
P80.
What's up with you?
Hell Rail.
What up?
He was on there with us for the Jim Jones.
yeah.
He went off with us for the Jim Jones pod.
I'm glad I missed that one.
I wish I would have seen that when I got my thoughts on that.
Man, Jim Jones,
Yeah.
smoke some crack somewhere and shut up.
Yeah, Porzingis was with Dallas with Luka.
Yep,
Yep.
he
And
was.
he went to the Wizards for 2 seasons, and then Boston got him.
Okay.
That's what it was.
Yep.
All right, Lonzo Ball to the Cavs for Isaac Okoro. Straight trade.
Sneaky good pick.
How y'all feel about that one?
I like it like McDonald's, man.
Love it, man. Now we about to
As
trade
a-
for Braun. We about to
As
trade
a-
for Braun. We Gucci.
As a Bulls fan, I don't like it, but it is what it is.
I don't really like it either.
I mean, you got Okoro's a good player.
You know what? You know why it worked for the Bulls? Because they traded him. They traded him now after he came back and showed he can play after that bad knee injury he had. So they got rid of him and got somebody for him.
Right.
Oh yeah. He showed he had some value today. Like before he go out again. Whoop.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I'm telling you, me and D80 Cavs is on our way. We about to trade Jarrett Allen
Is this
and
the trade?
Garland for
Why the fuck would you want to do that?
And then it is done. So we get one more ring. Cleveland.
Why trade Garland?
This
Fuck
is
no,
for
you
you
wouldn't.
again.
They're not gonna trade Garland.
Definitely not Garland. Maybe
You gotta-
Jared
bro,
Allen.
you
but
gotta trade
Jared
him.
Allen is like
Small.
royalty around there too.
Yeah,
Every
he would
time
have
playoffs
to.
around, we get exploited because he's just too small, and we ain't got no dogs on that squad. Somebody got to go.
Mitchell a dog.
You got Donovan Mitchell talking about you ain't got no dogs, bro. He
No,
go for
we
like
ain't got
40
no,
a night.
we ain't got no ignorant, nasty, hardcore motherfuckers
Yeah,
on the squad.
he wants foul machines. He wants.
Yeah,
You know what's
he's
crazy
right.
though?
He wants troublemakers.
You know what's crazy though? The 40 a night that he got in the playoffs didn't mean shit because they couldn't beat they couldn't.
They
beat
was
the
injured, bro. They was out for like 2 or 3 key games.
Yeah,
him
man.
and Garland.
You see, Rel, you over here coming here starting shit, man. Over here trying to hate on our Cavs.
No, I'm just being
To
honest.
give him the benefit of the
Listen,
doubt.
I hate the Pacers. I mean, to be honest with you, I watched a couple of those games, and it's like, first of all, Indiana, the way they make comebacks in like every series is crazy to me.
It's fucking
But-
nuts.
Like once they did that, it deflated a lot of the teams. Anyway, it was really nothing they could do.
Yeah, you
But
could
they
tell
just-
that once they got the Cavs deflated, it was over with for sure.
Yeah, Indiana just outplayed Cleveland. I mean, that's just how it was in the playoffs. That's why you never take the regular season so serious.
Fact.
That's why we let Todd. That's why we let Todd Jerome go, because he disappeared in the playoffs on us. What type of shit is that? Ball all
He
season.
hurt.
Excuses. Right from
Really
wrong.
trash.
All right, Coach Ivory.
Who we got next, C5?
The Nuggets are making a lot of moves. They traded MPJ and Dario Saric, and they gained Valanciunas, Cam Johnson, Tim Hardaway Jr., and Bruce Brown.
Now,
All right, so let me speak on this one first. I want to say this. For the Nets, if he stays healthy, they could build a team around him because he's still young. And for Denver, getting Valanciunas behind Joker was a great pickup.
Hey, be careful what you say about MPJ around here, bro. The hate for him is crazy.
No, see, I wasn't gonna go there. I was not gonna go there.
I want to go there. I want to go there though.
I was going the
MPJ.
opposite. Go
I
ahead,
don't
DJ.
think MPJ. I don't think he's a bad player, but to build your team around him.
See, bro?
I mean,
See
this
what
is the
I'm
Nets we're
saying?
talking about.
They don't-
Who else they gonna build
they
it
don't-
around?
They don't
mean,
understand.
I don't think
MPJ
he's
really
bad,
cost
but
me money,
He's actually
man.
not that
Yeah.
bad, bro.
I don't think
Let's get him on a different team.
It just don't excite me, but oh yeah, I'm about to build my team around Michael Porter Jr. That's not
Especially when
Well,
it,
I
especially when his brother cost me money.
I don't
I'm just
know
saying,
about
like-
the team building part, but I feel like he has an opportunity to fill out a lot of potential that he did not fulfill in the
Yeah.
Denver Nuggets uniform. So I look
Mhm.
forward to seeing what he can do.
Listen,
I
I'm
think he's a
hoping
good
I'm
piece.
hoping I get my fucking get backs next season. I
Oh,
get to
yeah,
come
that's
here
what I
and
was gonna
talk all
say.
this
I tell
shit.
you, one thing he
Hey,
gonna be.
C5, hey, I forget he did make that take about.
He gonna be one hell of a
Oh, man.
fantasy player though. That's for sure.
For sure.
Yeah,
If you play
that
fantasy
happened.
sports,
Though.
he's gonna be
That'd
one hell of a
great.
fantasy player.
Yeah, we're gonna see.
He's
We
gonna
gonna
average.
talk about it.
He's gonna average
We gonna
about
see.
20 to 3 a game. He's gonna average 23
That's
a
what I
game.
think. That's what I think.
Man,
too.
even if he in a top 10 MVP race, man, I can see C5 talking last.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
now,
talk-
I don't know
I'm
about
gonna
that. I don't know about that.
I know that. I know
about
that. I don't think that either. But if that happens,
He MVP candidate.
uh,
I'm
If he
sitting
get
here-
MVP candidate,
If
you
he
C5
better
made that
believe I'm
prediction a while
sending it in
back,
the
though.
group
That'd be
chat.
Yeah, he has to. He rose to C5
I'll
for
be
2
dying,
years, man.
man.
So he's got to get.
I got a lot of shit riding on this dude right
I
now.
know.
He got 24 months of ragging this dude for this shit. So yeah.
We gotta talk about Kevin Durant going to be a Rocket.
Oh shit.
The Suns got everything under the sun for this dude. I don't understand it. They came out grinning. The Suns got Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Kamin Mulak, Jemai Mashak, 2 26 second-round picks, 2030 second-round pick, and a 2032 second-round pick.
C5.
We
They
back.
basically have the team they had before Kevin Durant got there.
nah, we back.
Yeah. Nah, for real.
I mean, that's basically what happened. So they did a reset.
Yes, like big
mean-
time. And they got new guys with it.
I think it's a good move for both teams.
Stop. No, I think the
Wait,
Rockets
who
go
Durant-
won the trade?
close.
Who won the trade?
Durant can still help you.
Who won the trade?
In the
Phoenix.
short term, I don't see how.
In the short term, Houston.
Yeah, like
Oh,
Houston
short-
in the short term. You got to think they
Phoenix-
had a
Phoenix
loss
won the
like
trade.
Green.
It's
I
crazy
like
to me.
Green.
It's crazy to me how OKC once had Durant, Westbrook, and Harden all together, and now the Rockets and have all three of them separately. This crazy.
Mhm.
I think that's crazy.
Uh-huh.
But
That's
real
wild.
quick, y'all. So you telling me right now, whoever said Phoenix, you would rather have Jalen Green over Kevin Durant?
No,
Oh,
I would
wait,
rather
wait,
have
wait.
all that shit together over Kevin Durant. For
Wait, yeah,
sure.
okay. So look. So check this out. Kevin Durant is at this point in his career where he is now turned into what I've been saying about Anthony Davis.
Empty calories.
Empty calories. If the man couldn't win with freaking Devin Booker in half-ass freaking Bradley Beal, and then you turn and he can't will a team. He's still putting up great numbers, and he made his argument like, well, all I know is I made all NBA this. I averaged 24 whatever case points like this and stuff, but the team went nowhere. So you take him with veterans and with veterans, and he couldn't do nothing. Now you put him with a whole bunch of young
I mean,
boys.
that's what I was getting ready to say too.
Yeah,
It's
you put him
crazy.
with a whole bunch.
I
It's
get
crazy
that,
though. It's crazy. He played better in Brooklyn than he did in Phoenix.
Yeah,
I just don't think that Phoenix team was built right though. Like
I don't think so either. Because
I
you
don't- I
have
know they
Booker and
wouldn't
be.
you have Booker and Bill essentially play the same position.
right,
I'm
like,
trying to
so
figure out how that's
all
going.
over-
But I'm trying to figure out how that's
and
going to work with
Phoenix
Jalen Green.
Phoenix
And Booker.
defense was so trash too, though.
Yeah.
Like you got Houston, you got a nice young center. You still got Fred Van, the Fred dude. I forget his name.
Van Vliet.
Solid point guard. You got Cam Whitmore. You got the Thompson dude. Like you got pieces. That,
And don't forget Ime Udoka.
Yeah, you need a Kevin Durant. In the short term, I love it for Houston. I don't think they're gonna win a championship.
Yeah, I agree. I think short
I
term
love
they
it.
won. Unless KD gets hurt, then that's null and void.
So what?
But I
so
do
what do you,
like what Phoenix got though.
what
in
do,
the
what do
long
you think?
term.
Houston, where do you think Houston finishes at the end of regular season with seeding?
Ooh.
4 or about 4 or 5.
What were they this season? They were the second seed.
Second seed, yeah.
If you're gonna put it
Okay.
that way, then they lost then because you go
Yeah.
from the second seed to
Yeah, exactly.
I think
Damn,
they're gonna have moments, but I just feel that like part of that was that them young kids, all whatever case, KD is gonna take away some growth from opportunities from a lot of those younger talent that they get, and then they're so repetitive because all they got is wings. They don't have a point guard.
They got Van Vliet.
Bro, he way past his prime. They only brought him back because they couldn't find another point guard, and they need some type of leadership in the locker room because they brought in KD and no, he's not a leader. He got paid basically because they need leadership in the locker room.
I'm tired of people thinking Kevin Durant is as good as he is. I mean, he gets you points. He does his thing. He's a good offensive threat, but he don't win. He's never won. The only team he's won with is a team that was cherry-picked and hand-picked for him to be on.
never win.
So this expectation
Never.
of him coming in and trying to change a team is not going to happen. It
Right.
hasn't happened his whole career. It didn't happen at OKC. It didn't happen at the Warriors. It didn't happen at the Nets. It didn't
But
happen
at
at
least
the
he won.
Suns.
But
And now
see,
it's
he
going
won
to
a
happen at the Rockets.
Right, but see,
But that wasn't his fault.
But it was the reason that made them like unstoppable. I get it, Steph.
No,
But when
no,
you put him
no,
in there,
no, he's
like,
not. No, he's not.
that-
Because
the
the
first
reason, the
year he
reason,
got
the
there.
reason they were unstoppable, they were literally a dynasty before he even came on the team,
Facts,
bro.
but the first
They were
year he got
73,
there-
73 and fucking 9.
I get that, but the first year he got there, that made them like, man, that's like
Yeah, ridiculous. He went. He was the biggest fucking cupcake because then he went on the winningest team to go chase the
Unstoppable.
fucking championship because he knew he couldn't get it himself. That's what
I
I'm
give
getting
him
at.
that though. But
It ain't
my
been
thing
able
is-
to
Is he
do
doing
it
that
since.
now? Is that what he's doing now?
It ain't been
Yeah,
able to do it since.
He ain't.
That's
what,
wild.
what is he going to do
Drop
now?
the-
Let me
And
Let me
like
do
this
it.
is coming from
Bronx
someone who
overreact.
like
That's crazy.
loves like I love Kevin Durant, bro, because like I'm the biggest OKC fan, and when he was on the Thunder, bro, like I loved that shit. Like he was the dog. You feel me? But
Can
you
I
just
give a
don't.
little pushback though?
Go ahead.
Because you say he didn't win, like, oh no, obviously he didn't win a championship at OKC, but he did take them to the Western Conference Finals. Like, that's
They
better
went
than
to a
lot of
championship.
people did. They did. He took them to the Western Conference and a championship. He lost to LeBron and Wade and Bosh, like, and they was young.
You could also
Like,
make the argument that they had 2 future MVPs on their team, and so it was all of
But
them
they
that took them to
wasn't
the
there, though.
championship.
3 future
But
MVPs in
look,
that squad.
Westbrook and Harden wasn't. That's like saying Toronto had T-Mac and Vince Carter. T-Mac had to leave to become the player he became.
What you're convincing me is that if anything, it was kind of the same scenario as the Warriors, where he had all the pieces around him and he still couldn't fucking win. You feel me? Then I'm gonna leave.
No.
And I mean, I'm not saying it wasn't time to give that shit up either. You feel me? But I don't know. People look at him like he's some savior and like he's gonna fix everything.
Can I ask y'all a question?
Go ahead, Jay.
Do you feel that Phoenix made a lot of wrong moves, and that's because they had a rich ass owner who was impatient and refused to build? But that's not the main question. Is do you feel like the Suns bringing in KD like ruined maybe some of Devin Booker's wasted Devin Booker's talent for them past 3 seasons? Like his growth, stunted his growth or whatever case, because this guy was like he had just taken the Suns to a finals and he was like Mr. like, what the hell is going on? He was playing like what we thought.
It's kind of like confidence issues we talk about with quarterbacks. You know, when he was the dude, and then you bring someone else in who's supposed to be the dude, and then how am I supposed to feel about it? Well, I don't know, and it could stunt your confidence. It could stunt everything. So,
I mean, it could have. I want to make a real point. I mean, go back just a little bit to KD though, but like in Brooklyn, I even heard Jeff Teague talk about when them cats was healthy, they beat Milwaukee by like 40. Like everybody got hurt.
And then everybody got traded.
Yeah, like so, like I don't want to put that all on KD though. Like he had some unfortunate situation.
Well, it wasn't it on James Harden and KD because they was arguing and they didn't want to play together anymore because it was personal issues. So it was KD. So it was his attitude. That's what I'm getting at. He don't have the right attitude to win. He ain't got it in him. He ain't like that.
An argument is. You said they're both arguing, so it's just not on KD either, though.
Oh, but yeah, well, we know we can accept.
You're right.
So how can we accept it for James Harden that he's just a guy that basically can't get it?
Yeah, right. What's the difference between Westbrook and Harden and KD right now? I mean, they're all the same guys playing on the same team and one championship ring. One that like I said, he had to go on to a fucking 73-9 team to go get because he couldn't do it himself.
He was the best player on that team, though.
I don't know. You can make that argument.
He definitely helped them beat Cleveland.
You might be able to make that argument.
Yeah, he helped to beat Cleveland, but I got a feeling that when it's all said and done, well, we already know it. Steph Curry will be ranked as a higher player when it's all said and done.
Of course,
Clay will be ranked a higher warrior than Kevin Durant.
Without a doubt, I'm talking about within those little bit of time that they played together. KD was the best player on that team.
I don't know.
Now, I agree.
It could go either way. I feel like depending on what stats I pull up and what stats you pull up, it could go either way.
That MVP for the championship.
Yeah, look at the Finals MVPs.
Who won MVP that year?
KD. Oh, he's won team MVP.
Yeah.
I think KD was the Finals MVP both times, wasn't
he? He was the Finals MVP.
No, Clay might have got one.
Oh, Clay did. Wait. Yeah, I think Clay did get a Finals MVP, didn't he?
I'm not sure, but I know KD got one at least.
KD got one. There's nothing to take away. Just because we're sitting there saying that, and we can remove him from this, just because we're sitting there saying that KD may not be, he's still him, right? He's still gonna go out there. He's still gonna get you buckets, and he's still a former MVP, and he's a former Finals MVP. He can hoop. Nobody in here, I don't think, is sitting there saying this dude can
Yeah,
hoop.
like,
But what
like
we're
his top
sitting there saying is
25.
the difference between KD and guys like Steph, guys like LeBron, hell, even at times a guy like freaking James Harden to a degree. Like these guys have basically carried franchises,
Carried fucking nobodies to
carried
champion.
average players at best or whatnot. This dude has been with greats. He couldn't win it. Went to
You
go
have
play
to
with
answer
other
the
greats, and he did get one. Then he went into Brooklyn, and to be fair, I thought he would have took Brooklyn far, but again, he didn't. And his foot was up, the big ass shoe was on the line.
Yeah.
Then he goes to freaking to Phoenix, playing with another future Hall of Famer and a dude who balls out like crazy, who's young and up and coming, and
It was
probably
a total
was
flop.
huh?
It was a total
I'm
flop.
It is
It
a
was.
total flop, total like first round. Like if he was him, he'd at least be able to get him even out of the first round in Phoenix, like to the second or the third round.
I respect that, but you lost me at adding Harden to that group with Steph and LeBron.
Well, didn't Harden go to like multiple?
You telling me
But
Harden on the
same-
Rockets? Harden on the Rockets had the whole NBA switch up there how they play defense,
But
dog.
Yeah.
we talking about a guy that's a no-show in Game 7s almost every single time.
I
ain't
give
talking
you
about
that.
James Harden.
But he carried them dudes to the play. To the
But he did it by
playoffs.
himself.
All right,
But he
okay,
did it
fine.
by himself.
No. Chris Paul was really, really good. Don't do that.
He was, but
Chris
Chris Paul
Paul
wasn't. Chris
He
Paul
was
wasn't there the
one
whole
before
time.
Chris Paul and before
about
they
to say.
gave
But
Westbrook.
because let's be real, if Chris Paul wasn't hurt that Game 7, they probably make it to the finals.
Yeah, you
No,
got a
because
point.
James Harden's still shooting them bricks.
I'm just saying.
All right, bro.
I'm just saying, like,
I get what you're saying.
fault.
We
It ain't-
can move on from. I get what
It's
you're
a
saying.
little pushback, and it's a
I feel
pushback,
you,
but
bro.
go ahead.
I feel you, bro. That's
We got
I had to put my 2 cents in there too, man.
We
All
got
right,
next.
so who you guys think is winning the offseason so far? Those are the trades. Those are what's going down.
I like what the Lakers did with Ayton. I like DeAndre Ayton going to the Lakers.
I did see that pickup.
LeBron might unlock something.
They got Jackson Hayes on a 1-year deal too right now.
Yeah, like I
I
thought
like
that was
Atlanta.
a good pick
I like
up.
what Atlanta did.
Um,
And didn't Desmond Bain go to Miami or somewhere?
Orlando.
Orlando.
Okay.
Yo, I don't know who in
that.
Orlando's front office thought that was a good idea.
Yeah,
They
like,
gave up their whole team. They gave up their like future for Desmond Bain.
they traded Desmond for Desmond Bain like he was LeBron.
Like he was LeBron, like he was Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
Bro.
like
All right, look, as a former Magic fan, I love and hated the thing. Y'all right, they gave up picks. But if you're basing it off of what they plan to do with them picks and the fact of they know if they can't compete and be playing for at least the conference finals with this roster they got, like it's a wash anyway because they won't be able to keep Paulo and they probably won't be able to keep Franz Wagner. Two bigger things. They're gonna lose their big players anyway, so they got to go for the gusto now because in Orlando it's like it's hard as hell for them to keep big names.
Does Desmond Bain give you the gusto though?
right. Like I
He had
like
three. He had three dudes. He
This
had
is the
three.
gusto.
He had three and D dudes.
Orlando could have gave up all of that and got Durant.
Yeah, like my thing. That's what I'm right there. I like Desmond Bain, but if you're gonna give that up, go for somebody better. Go
guess
for
we gonna see.
Durant.
You wait a
Go
couple weeks later, that would have been Durant to Orlando for all of that they gave up for Desmond Bain.
Try to get Giannis. Try to like if you're gonna give that up, go for it. That's how I feel.
I think it's a fair thing. I mean, you getting a dude that averaged what? Like he averaged 19.6 boards, 5 assists.
They give up like what? How many first round picks?
4.
Like, it ain't Bain himself. I like Bain as a player. I just think they gave up too much to get Bain.
Bain is not a not a
The
4 pick
Grizzlies
first
definitely
round guy.
ate on that shit. I'm reading the details now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Cole
Grizzlies.
Anthony, Caldwell Pope. 3
Yeah,
first rounds.
Like,
Jesus
it ain't nothing
Christ.
for Bain at all. Bain is a good player.
They gave
You
up their
give it
next
that
year
up.
first round. Wow.
I'm not saying it's the best thing. I'm just sitting here saying that for what they're trying to do, they're going for it because they know after this max contract, Paulo is not probably going to stay unless they're actually either got a ring or they're right there to get a ring. Same
Real quick,
thing for
T5.
Franz Wagner.
Is any of those draft picks like protected, or they all?
No, none of them were protected. None of them.
Yeah, see, I don't like it.
It was stupid. You're right.
No,
But
they
you
got
gotta do
they got
stupid shit sometimes.
2029 first round pick swap, top 2 protected.
They're not gonna probably be in the top 2. So
Man, we'll see
All right.
what they'll do. They got to
Who we got
win.
next?
Up next, we got. Why is everybody selling their franchises? Right? Yeah. Why are all the owners selling off their franchises?
didn't
What
the
is
Lakers?
going on?
Don't the Lakers though? Don't you still got some type of ownership in it though?
For a little bit, it sounded like the deal was they're going to sell it all over.
Okay.
Besides, I think it was like maybe like 10%, 15% ownership still.
Okay.
So I mean,
it's money, man. These are $1 billion franchises, man. You better cash out while you got the
well,
opportunity.
that
Especially
we
with
were,
the new
we were
tax
reading
thing they're doing.
the Lakers deal. They got over. They sold it for $10 billion and only bought it for like $265 million or something like that.
Wow.
So
Hell of a come up.
Yeah, especially with the new tax thing that the government with Trump and them passed, where they're not giving these franchise sports team owners these tax exempt things like they were giving them before. And so a lot of people was like, yo, we need to cash out, like they said, like while we can, because it's becoming more expensive to own. They're saying that's going to change everything as we know it. With
I don't know, bro. The way these Dubai pockets keep coming in, these Middle Eastern pockets keep coming into everything, we'll see. We'll see.
Mm.
Because all I keep seeing is these contracts going up. And right now I know it's from sports betting. And they're getting over on that. Just wait till they start doing some deals with the Saudis who want to start seeing NBA basketball.
All right, wait. This how you know when I'm sitting there saying like it has to do something with it. Look at the franchise that just sold. Lakers
Huge.
in Boston alone. The Lakers in Boston alone, 2 of the most storied franchises in that sport, just sold. The owners of them just sold that team. Shit is changing, and don't get me wrong, the Buss family has always been about things. So yeah, it was like it's getting to a point. These owners are like, unless you billionaire, like, oh, like you got it. Like you talking about Saudi Arabia, these owners, like these people was like, yo, it's not worth it. The new rules alone with this luxury tax, the second apron. Look what Boston did. Boston blew it all up to get up under that apron. That shit's going up, and then the government do what they did for the what they're not giving you no more tax exempts. It don't pay. Like you're about to catch a whole bunch of teams selling off. Goodbye.
Or you're about to catch a lot of young dudes making some investments and waiting 4 years, and that tax exempt status is about to come back, and they're about to be grinning.
Something, bro. It's a change in the air. Money is moving. A lot of money is moving around, especially within the sports world. A lot of ownership changing. A lot of people maneuvering, moving and grooving, and getting rid of shit.
I thought it was more crazy that they sold to the dude who already owns the Dodgers. So now he owns 2. He owns the Dodgers and he owns the Lakers.
That's crazy.
Which I thought was wild.
Wow.
Yep. All right. The last one. Can I ask a C5?
Go ahead.
Should the Lakers peak or trade LeBron James?
Trade him.
Can we answer this question at the deadline?
In all seriousness, after seeing that Kevin Durant trade, if I want to be a serious playoff contender within the next 5-10 years, I'm trading. And I'm getting as many picks as I can get for him, and we're gonna roll. We're gonna bet on Luka. We're gonna bet on Luka for right now, and we're gonna roll.
That's the way. Hey, the way
LeBron gonna end up in
Indiana just went to the
Dallas.
championship. I'll trade him too for a lot of pieces.
LeBron gonna end up in Dallas.
That's not.
People keep saying that. How would he end up in Dallas though?
This is his 23rd season. He wears number 23. He's going to retire They're gonna do a farewell tour for him this season, and they're gonna gross billions of dollars for that franchise. They're
think
gonna,
LA
he's-
or Dallas?
you think he's
milk
gonna
this
retire?
shit like a fucking cow.
You think he's gonna retire a year before his other son gets into the league?
I was
or
just
you think he's
that
gonna
was
wait?
what I was gonna ask. That was exactly what I was gonna
Yeah,
ask.
he's gonna retire.
How do you make it
Well, that's
work?
what we were
money
saying
wise
last
for
year,
LeBron?
bro.
No, we didn't say that last year because his son just got fucking drafted.
I thought he was gonna retire as soon as his son got drafted to.
Oh,
the
play
Lakers.
one season. Some people thought he was gonna play one season with his son.
Oh yeah, I didn't think that. And I didn't think he would. I didn't think he would retire this year until I heard about the 23 thing going around. So it just makes sense.
I mean, but with the Dallas move though, and him opting in, how do you make the money work?
Probably give up like Gafford. Probably give up like a backup point guard. Probably
Oh,
like
Dallas?
some first round pick.
Dallas
Yeah.
is not Dallas
He's
can't
not
work
good.
because they just re-up Kyrie Irving. People might as well chalk it up. Dallas is
Yeah,
not
like-
happening.
They're gonna do all
I
of
mean-
that and then end up with the first round pick again next year.
You would have to give up like Kyrie or Anthony Davis in that deal to make the salaries match.
You can't because you can't trade Kyrie. You just re-up this deal. You're not trading Cooper Flag because he's the flagship of your franchise.
You getting rid of
Not-
AD
The
though?
Lakers aren't taking AD.
Imagine that back to LA. Imagine.
Yeah.
So
Unless you get another team involved.
you can't. He's not going to Dallas. It's impossible. The only other thing you have is you only got so many options. You're limited. Because you got to think about where's LeBron gonna want to go also because he has a no trade clause.
So he's gonna end up in
either-
Golden State then.
they don't have they got to move a lot of assets to get him.
I won't say impossible because anything is actually possible when it comes to these type of deals. You have to get like another team involved, or maybe like
They
a
have been
three-
doing a lot of 3-team deals, 4-team deals, and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
It would
I
take
don't-
a lot of magic to be worked.
But to answer the question right now, I'm looking at that KD trade, and I'm trying to fucking figure out how many picks I need for LeBron.
Your next
feel me?
decade,
Ain't gonna happen.
Like, we'll be set.
Ain't gonna happen.
What's NJ saying?
Yep. So that's why I said he coming home, baby. This is his only option. I'm coming home. I'm
Again,
coming
well, I mean,
home.
it would make sense. Finish his career, 23rd season, win number 23, end his career in Cleveland. I can see
Yep.
it.
I
And,
see it, man.
and they
His
go
kids-
give
his
up.
kids
All
gonna
they
be
got to
like,
do is
"Fuck
give
that."
up Garland and then old boy that they just got from the Hawks, DeAndre Hunter. And the salary should work. I've been messing around the ESPN trade machine and playing 2K.
Here we go with that.
But I don't think the Lakers though need a Garland. You don't want to take Luka off the ball, do you?
But Luka's what is he, a forward or a shooting guard?
Luka?
Point guard. They got him playing point mostly. So that's why I said DeAndre Hunter works instead of Garland. DeAndre
I've been
Hunter
trying to get Evan
is,
Mobley.
but I don't know if they need Jared Allen
Give
right
him, I'm
now.
about to say, give him Jared Allen.
But they don't need him now because they just picked up old boy.
If I'm the Lakers, give me Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
That's a good pick
I'm
too.
gonna make you give me something that you value.
Hey, NJ said China ties. Several NBA owners have deep financial ties to China, including investments and business operations. Private equity firms like Arctos and Dial Capital, which with global backers, have acquired minority stakes in multiple franchises. So more money is pouring in. So anybody got anything else we didn't cover on thing before we jump to tennis with D80? If not, then hold on real quick.
God damn it, big chicken.
What you say?
Open up the door, welcome in the flow. Riding waves, I'm so high, drop Geronimo. Can't feel the earth no more, can't dig the dirt no more. But I'm still reaching high, up to the stars I go. I feel I'm so damn lifted, that Keith Murray flow. My rhymes get so explicit, that dirty, heavy flow. My tongue gets so damn twisted, we call it total flow. Why you so emotional? That Carl Thomas though, it's probably faded pictures, we call it Donna Jones. But when you love someone, you gotta let them go. Oh, I just plant the seed, so you can watch it grow. A ribbon in the sky, that's Bob Marley high. I thought I saw a pretty cat, but the shit was dry. It's also elemental. Don't crash or burn like Pinto. The cycle must continue. That once you freaking month, the cycle must continue. It happened once a month.
A whole lot of people want me to talk about Coco Gauff. Well, I don't want to talk about Coco Gauff, but I'm about to talk about Coco Gauff. And what I'm about to say is gonna hurt me more. It's gonna hurt you. All right, so here's the deal. Early last month, Coco Gauff wins Roland Garros. She takes the world by storm. She becomes the clay court queen. She flies over to New York. She attends a couple Mystics games. She waves her hand. She attends, galleries and commercials, Good Morning America, Oprah show, all kind of shit, just all kind of stuff. She flies back overseas so she can play in Berlin. And she gets her ass waxed by Jing Wang. Now, granted, Jing Wang ain't no joke, but you don't lose to Jing Wang or anybody named Wang. You don't. It's just not a thing.
Not after Good Morning America.
Facts. So, after she catches that L, she flies back overseas home and does more shows. Only this time she's in California. So it's like, all whatever she's on TikTok doing dances and shit, all kind of great pomp and circumstance. Okay, great. Roland Garros is like one of our Super Bowls because we got 4, right? So the next quote unquote Super Bowl is Wimbledon, which just pretty much kicked off last week. So she arrives in Wimbledon and everybody's talking about her new dress. Her new dress. The embroidery has historical factors from Wimbledon all the way from the 1800s since Wimbledon's inception up until now is in her dress. It's woven in the fabric of her dress. And this is the highest paid female athlete in the world. Did I say that again? She is the fucking highest paid female athlete in the world.
Damn.
So I get it. You got to roll out the new dress. She got a new sneaker about to drop. Wimbledon about to hit. She is about to be fucking paid. But you know what happened? She lost in the first fucking round to Kudermetova. To Yastrzemska.
I thought he said a Kuda Matata.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like, right? if she stopped paying attention to tennis, she might lose to that person too.
Oh, bro.
So her losing to Yastrzemska in 2 sets the way she lost is fucking embarrassing.
She only lost in 2 sets?
Yeah.
Oh, that was belt to ass. It wasn't like she just lost. It was belt to ass.
No, and the thing is, it's not that Yastrzemska was better, because she's not. Coco Gauff is the number 2 best athlete. Well, I should say women's player in the world, with Arina Sabalenka, the beautiful Terminator, being number 1. Coco Gauff's number 2. Coco Gauff's no fucking joke. But what happened was, if you watch the match, she caught what they call the yips. Is when you start making little mistakes, but then you notice you make those mistakes, so you start making more of the same fucking mistakes.
You can't get it out your head.
Right. And that's what happened to her with her serve. And now granted, her having Serena's old coach does help. Her having her father to keep her grounded does help, and she said that in her post-press conference. But the main thing has to be the main thing. And winning is always the main fucking thing. I'm sorry, it's not the dress, it's not the embroidery, it's not the thousands of years of history on your shit. None of that makes any difference. What it's about is fucking winning.
Yeah, that too.
About that too, but it's not the topic. But anyway, I want to say last thing. Naomi Osaka, one of the former top 10 players in the world, She's in Wimbledon doing well. But these past couple tourneys, she's bowed out very early. And her focus used to be on winning. And I really hate to see Coco Gauff become so commercialized and so monopolized with focused on money that winning becomes secondary and she falls out of relevancy, which is not what I think is about to happen. But when you lose the way she lost in a grand slam in a fucking major on ESPN, we don't even get tennis matches on ESPN, okay?
Right.
And they put her on prime time on ESPN because she's Coco fucking Gauff. You don't lose.
I think
who? You can't even spell
You
that
know-
shit.
You know what I noticed about tennis? You can literally watch a superstar's decline right in front of your very eyes. Like you can see from when they like start to when they're like at the top, and then you can watch like literally their whole world crumble to they're like no longer important anymore.
Yeah. Novak Djokovic is going through that a little bit. Just a little bit.
Yeah,
I think I might have jinxed her by
you
betting.
can see it.
Probably my fault, for real, man.
Man, DJ, I'm mad at you, man. Oh my gosh. And I will tell y'all the truth. Like I don't rip Coco Gauff for anything. So I kept everything on the court. So, but because I love Coco Gauff to death, man. I've been watching her. She was like 12. So she's the heartbeat of America for a lot of tennis fans, man. And she's the closest thing to Serena that we have. Alicia Parks, I love you to death, but you ain't it. Sloane Stephens, I love you to death, but you weren't it. I mean, it's so many that have come, and there's so many that can come. And Boku's doing good. Taylor Townsend, we love her to death, but she's just fine as hell. I don't know anything else. Sorry. It's just, I don't know, but she's the closest thing we got to Serena, and we need to guard her and keep her close.
Let me ask you a question. Since you're such like the aficionado of this, do you think that the decline is worse for African American women than it is for like any other woman playing tennis?
No, I'll be honest with you. I watched Sloane. I hate to say it this way, but I think for African American women, it's not the court part that's the issue. The issue is the sponsors that you lose, who pull out and all of a sudden help your career go into spiral because you no longer have the funding and the backing that you have. Whereas more so the other counterparts, that seems to not happen. Like those brands seem to ride with them until it's over and even do the farewell thing.
Mm-hmm.
But for people like Sloane, Venus to a degree, and a couple others, but it's more so on the sponsorship side instead of just their physical skills declining, because Venus still plays, and to keep the truth real, in every tournament across this world for the past 3 years, they've held an open spot in honor of Venus Williams in case she feels like she wants to play. So I'm serious, man. Like that's
just a couple years ago, she was busting ass still.
Yeah. So I don't know if the physical decline's a thing, but I'm just monetary wise, that hurts first. But anyway, that's all I had on this on the Wimbledon joint. I want to talk about it, but I could do that for about an hour. Y'all can like shut the fuck up, so I ain't doing it.
All right. Well, we can get ready to finish it out with
Main topic.
GM season.
Killer, what up?
take that off the screen.
I love watching that George Pickens catch, man.
Wow. Typical Dallas fan.
Hey,
You know Michael Parsons is leaving.
yeah, right. Jerry ain't no idiot.
Okay.
Listen, this is what Jerry do every year. He did it with CD. He did it with Dak. He did it.
Okay.
Mike's gonna get his money,
Okay.
but it's never early.
All right, we're gonna see.
Keep on talking about it, nigga. We gonna see.
He ain't let Mike out of that door.
Okay.
Jerry ain't no dummy.
About to find out. What's the topic?
All right, what we starting on first is going to be. Let me make sure I got it. Steelers and Dolphins. They make a trade.
Boo!
I didn't understand it.
I mean, at least we could guarantee Tomlin is gonna have another winning season.
I mean, I'm happy for that because I don't want them getting Caleb Downs or a quarterback.
Man,
But
that would suck.
like, I just didn't understand. For one, you got T.J. Watt wanting more money, so you trade away Minka for a player in Ramsey who's making more money than Minka. That's not going to make T.J. Watt mad. I don't know. I just don't get it.
Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that.
I
don't
could
know,
see
I
if
think
Ramsey
it's-
was still locked down.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a win-win. I think Jalen goes to a team with a strong head coach, a good solid foundation, an organization that knows how to deal with divas to a degree. And if you can't get right in Pittsburgh, they'll put up with so much, and then Pittsburgh will ship your ass out.
Mhm.
Yeah, but Jamar, think about it. Even though he did go to a quote unquote possibly better team, he's still in the same situation. He is going to get to the first round of the playoffs every fucking year and lose in the first round of the playoffs every fucking year. It's just fact.
He's got his ring. He'll be all right.
And then why the tight end? They got Pat Fireable. I don't know. It was odd.
They just traded for a tight end, didn't they? They just traded for a tight end.
Yeah, like the whole Pittsburgh Miami thing is odd to me. I mean, they smarter than me, obviously, but I don't get it.
Are they?
Are you just frustrated? You just frustrated because Dallas say it just got a receiver and you still are
Nah,
holding for the fucked up positions?
no, I'm like really speaking on this from like unbiased. I hate Pittsburgh.
Oh, they got the Steelers got Jonnu Smith.
I'm being unbiased. I don't understand what they're doing.
Hey, I've never in my life heard a nigga say I'm being unbiased. I hate the Steelers.
I'm saying I wanted to like really like preference that with like I hate Pittsburgh. I'm trying to understand like you are.
They're not even in the same conference. That's what's crazy.
I'm saying you got a good tight end. Why trade for another one? You need another receiver, not another tight end. But you're gonna run 12
good
personnel
point,
all year?
But they again, like you said, DJ, it be stuff that they know that we don't. So
Right.
in my opinion, I think they got a good player. I don't like Minka Fitzpatrick ever for what he did to Nick Chubb, so fuck him.
I mean, but with that said, you can't get mad at Minka because that's the rules of the game. They lowered the target. Like you can't hit nobody high. These defenders is trained now to go lower.
All right, okay, so let's back this up a bit, DJ. Let's back this up. Let's play the tape, right? So Nick Chubb is running up the middle. You got Minka Patrick, and actually Nick Chubb was already stopped. And you got Minka Patrick coming from the side with a submarine, the spear helmet, his knee. That wasn't a shitload of anything. Okay, that was him wanting to hurt somebody. That wasn't about a target zone. That wasn't about a tackle. That was him fucking hurting somebody. So you can say what you want, but that's bullshit.
But aren't you taught to play to the whistle?
He was not involved in the fucking play. He hurt him on purpose. So you can play through the whistle if you want to. You don't gotta hurt people.
I feel you.
He did that shit on purpose.
Hey, DJ, you can't argue with a Browns fan about the Steelers.
I mean, I'm a defender. I love defense, so maybe I'm looking at it and I'm being biased on that part because I'm gonna always side with the defender because the NFL then basically took defense out of it.
No, he hurt him on purpose. Now, a lot of plays that you could be possibly referring to, where it's like legit. Okay, he wasn't trying to hurt nobody. He was trying to tackle him in the tackle zone, as like most of the tackles are supposed to happen. Shit happens, but when you purposely go to aim at somebody's knee to hurt them, it's different.
I mean, I respect it.
Next topic, please. We don't gotta talk about this shit.
Damn. Dizam. Hold on. Next up, we got. Sorry, my one computer screen cut off on me, so gotta plug me up.
Man, Big Chicken, we miss you.
I miss you too, Big Chicken. Hurry up back.
Right.
This is out of my comfort zone.
Nah, he keep us on point, man. Nah,
Miami Dolphins make a trade with the New York Giants for Darren Waller.
I laughed at this when I saw it.
I ain't.
I'm not gonna
Next
front. I laughed
topic.
at this one too. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I did the
Yeah.
same thing.
I actually thought it was a joke. Like I thought, because I'm like, didn't he retire? Like what the fuck? Like, when he actually came out of retirement and got traded, that's dope.
Crazy, right?
Yes, this is amazing.
Hey, how you come out of retirement and get traded?
That's wild. And that's dirty. Damn, why they do that homie like that?
Welcome back. You got a new home.
Yeah, man. Well, good luck
Oh,
in my.
wow.
He'll. I don't know if he'll do well or not because he got some mental shit going on. But good luck to him.
Y'all
Ain't
wild.
the place to
Oh,
do
he was
something.
going out with Kelsey Plum.
They
Yeah, he
got
was
married,
They were married.
Yeah.
and I was jealous because she fine as hell.
Yeah, and then she dumped him. He went to the Giants and made this ridiculous ass rap song. That was horrible.
Why y'all doing this dude like this, man?
Then he ain't the one who he ain't dumped her. I thought he the one who dumped her.
No, she dumped him. She divorced
Oh, she
him.
dumped him. Dang.
Damn.
Yeah, that's
Then
tough.
he made a rap song dissing her. That's why I feel he was corny.
Yeah, that song was trash. I mean, that song was
super
trash,
trash.
too, man.
Super trash.
That's funny.
Somebody told him, somebody told him to rap.
And I don't
away
think they
and
was
go back
married.
to
Man, I don't think they was even married 6 months, man. That was short.
Not so. What happened? They got married, and then remember she played for Las Vegas, and he played for the Raiders. They got married, and then the owner traded him to the Giants.
Man.
Why you doing this dude so bad?
It's the truth. That's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. Dude came
No, that's
in,
exactly
man.
what happened.
The owner ruined his relationship,
Yeah,
man.
they literally got married, and I think like a week later he got traded to the Giants.
You got the worst talent in the world.
Man,
She like, man, I ain't going to New York.
He said, "Fuck it, let's try it again, man."
yeah, that was brutal.
Damn.
Oh, man, I got
It
tears
still
in
wasn't
my
working. She in LA now.
Yeah, I bet you she want to play for New York now.
All right, y'all gotta drop y'all. Love y'all, man. Salute.
Love you, bro.
All
All
right.
right. Next
He ain't-
up
He ain't going nowhere.
is
That
TJ
trade-
Watt up next to be traded.
No. They're gonna
What
give
Buffalo
him a
can
new
get him?
deal. They're gonna backload. They're gonna give him a raise in the front end, backload the rest of the contract, and cut him in a couple of years.
They be
That's all
definitely
you
get rid of
can.
TJ Watt.
That's
Or
all
you
you
just trade
can
him to
do.
my
Like
man.
you can't trade him.
Like if he they whole defense, man. Like
I'm about to
Yeah.
say,
he make everybody else ball out.
Man, he arguably the greatest. I mean, it might sound crazy, but he arguably the best defensive player in Pittsburgh history. Like you can make that argument for TJ Watt.
I never
Like,
seen one player like that dude really made a difference, man. Like you seen the difference when he didn't play.
yeah, like dude, really nice, man. I mean, I don't know if he is the best defensive player, but he definitely top 5. Like you could make an argument with anybody with him. Like you can't trade TJ Watt.
No, I wouldn't. But if how many years he been in the league?
a while.
I'm not sure.
Isn't he still on a rookie contract?
No. Well, I don't think they can afford to pay him.
he would. I mean, you front load. I mean, you give him a raise and then you back load the contract, knowing you're probably gonna cut him anyways. Once he get 34, 35.
And for him to have the career he had is crazy though. Dude went to Wisconsin as a tight end. Only played really a year and a half in college at the end and doing what he's doing in the NFL.
Oh, he the truth, bro. He the truth. I just don't know. I think sometimes you just develop good players and they just made the trade. They just got the receiver. Then they have to pay somebody else too this season. That was important.
I got the Eagles and the Lions as a
And they
top
just got
option.
Ramsey, so they loaded, man. So he gonna either have to wait or they're gonna have to trade him.
I
And I
mean,
think they got defensive ends in the draft, didn't they? Or linebacker / defensive ends in the draft.
they got
You know
the
what?
dude from Oregon in round 1. They got the tackle, D tackle from Oregon. I don't remember what else they got, but I do know they took him in round 1.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I can't say you can't trade him because anybody can be traded if you ain't a quarterback, but I don't know, man.
I don't know
With
if he
that
want to be
said-
traded though. Like,
No, I
he
don't
might
think
want
so.
out.
I think he liked Pittsburgh.
They got Jack Sawyer,
know.
baby.
Apparently, he don't
Gucci.
like it there. He don't like it there.
They got Jack Sawyer, baby. They Gucci. They got Carson Bruner from Washington. They got the Yaha Black from defensive end from Iowa. Bro, they got the Derek Harmon dude from Oregon. So I think they're expecting. Look, Jack Sawyer about to step into that role. Here you go.
Man, it'd be crazy if you thinking Jack Sawyer's gonna step into TJ Watt role. Pittsburgh ain't that dumb.
Bro, you gonna stop disrespecting one of the greatest Buckeyes to ever make a play for a national championship ever.
I'm so happy you said it that way. It's the way you worded it.
The way he worded it was perfect.
To make a
That-
play.
He was
Yeah,
right
that was-
about that.
Because that is one of the greatest plays.
Hey, bro, I'm crazy, but I ain't stupid.
That was a great way to word it.
I don't think they'll trade him, but anything can happen. And I think we got next up, still no contract for Scary Terry, aka Terry McLaurin.
They stupid. Pay the man.
Pay that man.
I'm sorry he ain't got no money. He ain't get his contract back. That's crazy. He ain't signed one yet.
Washington was just making
Dude balled out.
steps forward. Like what I don't get, you just now moving forward. You got Debo, you got a nice young quarterback. Pay Terry. I don't know.
It's like they got
It don't make
Debo.
sense.
It's like I don't know if they want to underpay him or they think Debo going. They just found Debo and just get somebody else, man. Because why not just pay him?
Yeah, because as much as Jaden Daniels is good, having that number one receiver helps your quarterback out a lot.
Damn. Well, taken away from, as we get ready to wrap this up, but taken away from boxing, not boxing, but from football, and a little bit of boxing news. Julio.
Yo, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's wild. I literally
Julio-
just read that like 30 seconds ago.
Yeah, Julio
What happened?
Cesar Chavez Jr. has been arrested by ICE and is facing deportation to Mexico.
Crazy.
Because he was arrested for illegally entering and overstaying a tourist visa.
What do you do?
The motherfuckers they just picking and choosing who they want to go after, bro.
I mean, I get it who he is, but his father is a legend, man. Leave the boy alone.
Leave the boy alone.
Like, Trump just out here doing shit. Man.
They deported him already?
This nigga using ICE.
He got arrested. I think he just got arrested today. So
He out here
Man, I hope they
using
don't-
ICE like,
man, I hope they don't send me back to Nigeria.
man, you gone. And this dude using ICE like the Gestapo, man. This dude really like Hitler. I mean, I can't say that though. They might take our show down.
Whew.
Let me pull that back. Strike
That's at
that
the
from the
80
record.
too.
well, you better be careful what you stay on here. They trying to revoke citizenships.
Come
But
on,
we
we
might
all
be
might
doing
get
like
deported,
war
bro.
here.
I ain't
Yeah,
even
this
All
might
might
not.
get
Hey,
deported.
this might get taken off now.
Hey, anybody can get deported in this motherfucker now.
Come on, son, I like where I stay at, man.
I love the USA. We ain't going nowhere.
I just gotta ask question: where the fuck they gonna send me?
Don't ask that question. They'll find somewhere.
Oh man.
Shit. Well, I mean, that's what we got so far for this episode. Let me stop sharing. Sorry, I missed Big Chicken. First
Party
and
shot.
foremost, I want to thank Rails for coming on.
Oh,
Man, thank you.
Anytime.
You always welcome on here with these lunatics, man. Second, I want to go ahead and thank DJ for letting me get this easy money today. You know what I'm
Duran, pay
saying?
that man. Pay that man.
I'm about to send that man his money, man.
I want to thank DJ for being the man of your word that you is, brother.
Back.
I want to thank C5, bro. You always
What up, what
appreciate it. And then Rails, man, shout out your podcast. Yo, real quick before Rails shout out his stuff, bro. This brother is always out there podding and having dope content and talking to some amazing people. And he's reached out to me multiple times about some of y'all know. I know we supposed to set up something with him and C5 soon. We definitely got to set up something with him and D80.
Yeah, we
Especially
need
the way
to talk
D80 be traveling, bro, and they be having to do backstage at all these behind the scenes at all these tennis events. He not got plugged in his tennis world. And he's also leading the way on the whole Haiti project that we're working on for Madam President and the Major. So that's who's leading that front. Again, if you want to interview the greatest church league player of all time, that's Turan right there. This brother is like a 5-time MVP in the league.
Man, 5 times. Hey, I won so many times. They had to transfer me to the youth. You know,
Hey, we
7
gotta
and 9 year
start
old
getting
league.
we gotta get some film though, man. Next podcast, I need some film with
Some film on him.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
we
you
gotta
ain't.
start
Hey, I'm
getting
the only person that's only person balling in the dress shoes though. You ain't got nobody doing that.
in the dress shoes.
9 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds, 5 steals. That's a pretty good stat stuffer.
Uh-huh.
I don't play. I'm serious, man. I don't play, man. And it makes it so bad. That's so hard to do.
Right.
That was in like 35 minutes.
You're right. He don't play. He's Mark Nixon.
That's what's crazy. That's 35 minutes of that action time too, right there.
Straight go.
Go.
The GOAT. You talking about the GOAT? That's me.
Me.
Hey,
You think
Houston
the
should
G-
sign you.
You think
Houston
the
should
G
sign you now, man.
Hey, this 5'5", I've used all my height.
Ah,
I don't play. I don't play 5'5". I use all this height, man. I don't be playing.
Man, stop
Dude,
that.
that's hilarious.
Yo, go ahead,
Yeah,
Real.
hey,
Shout
for
out
real,
to
Cats be hating
everybody.
because hey, you ever had people hate because you short? I be getting hated on because I'm like Cats be wanting to be short. I never heard of that, but it's like that now, man. It's like the new wave for some reason.
You're a trendsetter, man.
Hey,
Short is
somebody
the
got to
new
be. Somebody got to be DJ.
Man, I just want some film.
Liquor.
Yo, shout out to NJ. Shout out to NJ out there doing her thing as always, showing up, showing love, providing facts and lots of information. So I had to make sure. Oh, we don't know where Reggie at, so hopefully he ain't in jail. Is the main most.
Yeah, shout out to Reggie Reg.
Shout out to Reggie Reg. Him and Miguel might be somewhere arguing about something crazy, stupid as hell.
They definitely arguing about something.
Yeah.
For
So
sure.
shout out to Reggie Red. Shout out to Diallo Bands, aka Miguel. And go ahead, Real. Shout out your platforms, brother.
Oh, yo, so I host a podcast called the Rail Raw Uncut Podcast. I drop an episode every Wednesday morning on YouTube. The YouTube channel is 2920 TV. This past week, I interviewed a dear friend of mine. I've known him since we were like 6, but he is the senior recruiter he's the senior director of recruitment for New York City Public Schools. So it was a pretty dope conversation. You know, it was a dope conversation. It's like one of my better podcast interviews. So check that out if y'all haven't checked that out yet.
I love that you talk to anybody, bro.
Man, that's dope, though.
That's
man.
for
I
sure,
give it,
bro.
bro. I give it. When I started the podcast had no I had no bearings on who I was going to
No
interview.
theme?
It's like, nope. If anybody wanted to interview, they wanted to spotlight anything, I gave it a platform. So that's
That's
what
dope, bro.
I don't never want to shy away from that. It just might be some weeks you might see me interview rappers for 3 weeks straight. Then you'll see me interview somebody like I just did this week. So yeah.
Dope. Well, anybody got anything else they working on? Anything else they want to shout out?
Nah.
All right.
The music, hard times.
Hard times. I need to put that on one of the things. I probably need to start playing.
It's got to go out. I haven't mixed it down yet, but keep your eyes and ears open. It will drop. I promise you.
Dope. We gotta get real to interview music, brother.
I gotta send me some music, man.
Yes, sir. We waiting for your verse. You still owe us a verse, bro.
Hey, I need it in the hospital, man. Send me that. Send me something.
We got
Got
you,
you,
bro.
brother.
We'll get someone released.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all. Peace. Godspeed.
Man,
Peace out, man.
Yo,
Who's
I think
DJ
that-
Lab from?
man.
Big checks, big deposits. I got it. Hey, run that shit up, Chase. Run it up. I got it. Run it up. I got it. Run it up. I got it. Big checks with big deposits. Run it up. 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 Big checks with big deposits. Big bag what I be on. Play the corner like Dion. Hard code like Freon. No time for you peons. Pandemic ain't stop nothing. Apply pressure, I'm job hunting. Risk good, I'ma bop something. Fire on.